Hello Minx, it's your girl Malika Russell and we are back with a new episode. This one is called First Vacation in 10 Years. Yes, you heard me right. This is not a drill. We are going to be getting into it, guys. It's been a minute. Stay tuned to see what we have in store for this episode. Alright, Mink, so it's been a minute since our last episode. I kind of left you guys, just hanging a little bit, but we're back and I have some very juicy things to tell you guys about my first vacation in 10 years. Yes, it has been 10 years since my last vacation. So I'm just gonna tell you guys like why, and then I'm gonna tell you guys whatever else after. Okay, so it's been 10 years since my last vacation. I took my first vacation 10 years ago with my husband Daniel, and during that time we weren't even married. We were just boyfriend and girlfriend, and we were just dating, and we decided to go to Destin, Florida for a vacation. We were dating for a few months. I would say about 3 or 4, maybe 5, I don't know, but we were dating and I really enjoyed myself. That was my first vacation ever with anybody I've ever been in a relationship with. I've never gone anywhere out of the state with someone I was with prior. So I really enjoyed myself. I loved the beach and we did a lot of fun activities. We ended up going parasailing, we went out to dinners. We just really enjoyed ourselves that first vacation. Alright, so fast forward to adult life and marriage and children and the U.S. military. Okay, so between our first vacation and this year, life hit us. We had our first son very young, 8 years ago, and we kind of like put that on the forefront before anything. So having Hunter super young really put a lot of things on the back burner. And then Daniel was also a part of the U.S. military, which called for a lot of deployments, a lot of in states missions. He was a part of a special forces unit, so he had a lot of stuff to do like outside of the state we live in, and he was always traveling, always on deployments. So we really didn't have time to make for ourselves. We were really just doing life, and last year was his last year in the military. And also I did not mention we have another son who we decided to have a 5-year gap in between our first son and our second son, and life hit us again. So we had to put a lot of stuff on the back burner. But anyway, I say all that to say we did not miss out on any family trips. We have taken a lot of family trips over the years with the boys, but we have not until this year taken a vacation. And when I tell you, it was worth it. It was so much fun. We spent 5 days in Miami and it was amazing. Like, I had a lot of fun, and I thought that we were going to spend most of our trip on South Beach, but we ended up doing things outside of South Beach. If you're ever in Miami, you should definitely try out the Wynwood area. That's a really nice area if you like to eat and you like to like explore different things. They have museums in that area. They have a lot of places to eat, live music. It's a lot of fun in Wynwood, and that's like downtown Miami. But we had a lot of fun. We ended up doing a lot of things that we both like. We visited a selfie museum. I love to take photos, so we did that. We visited a botanical garden. I really like flowers and plants and nature and being outside, so that was a lot of fun. We got to try out this restaurant that Daniel has been like hearing about in music, and he wanted to try out, called Nobu. If you're ever in Miami, I would suggest you try Nobu. It is so good. Like, the food is really good. It's one of those restaurants that you see on TV where they bring you out the plate with like no food on it, but the food is good. Like, the little food that you're gonna get is good. And if your appetite is anything like me, or your metabolism, or whatever, however you say it, if it's anything like mine, like, I'm a snacker, so I can eat light and still get full. Like, it doesn't take a lot to get me full. So that restaurant was like perfect for my sort of like appetite. So if you have appetite like that, I would suggest you try that place. They do have large meals, but 1 second, guys. Alright, Minx, so we're back. I had to handle some business real quick, but we were talking about the restaurant Nobu, and I really enjoyed Nobu. Like, Nobu was a really nice restaurant if you have like a medium-sized appetite and your metabolism is fast. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, you should be good. But it's really good. You should try it out if you're ever in Miami and you want to try something different, something you're not used to as far as food goes. I would definitely suggest Nobu. I know they have one in DC, and I heard that it wasn't so great, but the one in Miami is really nice. Besides that, I just really enjoyed like not having to worry about like work or the kids, and just enjoying my husband's presence like in another state. Like, it was a lot of fun. We've decided from here on out that we're gonna take a vacation every single year, okay? We gotta make up for the past 10 years, okay? We gotta make up for those lost times. But yeah, I really enjoyed myself. I did a lot of hair changes on that vacation. I changed my hair every single day I was there. That was fun. I enjoyed my outfits. They were really cute. I put a lot of stuff together that I wanted to, try out. I'm in a different state. Why not? So, yeah, I really enjoyed myself. Miami doesn't owe me anything. Like, it doesn't owe me anything. But I had a lot of fun. What else can I say, guys? What else can I say about it? That's pretty much it. I did not attend Rolling Loud. That was the initial plan. We were supposed to go there with friends, but then it turned into us just going by ourselves and it being a vacation. So we didn't go to Rolling Loud, which I'm happy that we didn't, because I don't really like large crowds in general. I do enjoy like organized concerts. Like, I would go to a Beyonce concert in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, like with seating and stuff. But as far as like standing up and just being out in the open with like people and bumping into each other and just being shoulder to shoulder, just in the hot sun. No. So I'm happy that we didn't do that. But that was the initial plan, to go to Rolling Loud with a bunch of friends. But it did turn into a vacation, which I'm really happy about. I'm really happy about it. Like, we really enjoyed ourselves. It put a little spark in our marriage. It lit a flame that needed to be lit, like on the stove. If you have a gas stove, it's like one of those eyes were off, and then when we went on the trip, the eye came on. That eye was lit up. Okay. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. I love being near the water. I'm not a water sign, but I love the water. Like, oh my god, I love the ocean. I love the reservoir here in Mississippi. I love lakes. I love rivers. I love streams. I love puddles. Like, any type of body of water, I love. So Miami was a lot of fun. If you've never been, I would suggest that you go just to experience it at least one time. I have gone before this past trip, but I was expecting, so I really couldn't do much. But I still enjoyed myself. I went with my siblings and we had a lot of fun. We ended up going to different like nightclubs and stuff. I was expecting, but I wasn't showing. I was probably like 4 weeks. But yeah, we went to a bunch of different nightclubs. We went to the beach. We pretty much stayed on Ocean Drive that whole vacation. We didn't really do much else, but it still was a lot of fun. But I would suggest going if you've never gone before. It was a lot of fun. Or any part of Florida for that matter. Like, Destin is fun. I heard Tampa was fun. I'm just slurring my words. Miami is fun. Pensacola I heard was nice. Orlando I heard was nice. I'm gonna have to try out all those different places. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. If you follow me on my personal Instagram account, then you'd see that I posted a lot of pictures from that vacation. I made a reel about it. It was a lot of fun. Like, vacations are necessary, especially in marriages. Like, vacations are necessary. Like, we literally did not have a honeymoon because we took that trip to Destin before we were married. So when we got married, we did not have a honeymoon. We had Hunter, and then we had Grayson, and then we had the military. So we really like lived it up in Miami. We had a lot of fun. It was so much fun. But yeah, that is pretty much all for this episode. I really enjoyed you, Minx, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of the week. Thank you for tuning in with me on Minx Monday. It's your girl Malika Russell, and peace out.